Hey everybody, it's Claudia. So as you guys can see from the title below, I have my top 14 favorite things of 2014. Last year for 2013, I just did like a kind of group favorites, what my favorite products were. I might be cheating a little bit on some of them because some of them do have two products, but they're under like the umbrella of the one product. So it's my favorites video and I'm just gonna do that. So yeah, we're just gonna get started and let's jump right in with beauty. So the first product I'm talking about is one that you probably have seen in a lot of favorites videos and in a few makeup tutorials. But this is the Lookbook matte lip color, and this is in the color mauve. And I love this because it's a matte lip color, so it does stay on really nicely. It's a beautiful color. I really like it on my skin tone especially. It's kind of like a muted baby pink with a little bit of kind of a dusty rose undertone to it. It's very much like the Kylie Jenner lip. I have it on right now, but I just think it's an awesome, awesome product. And it is moisturizing for being a matte product, and it's one that I kind of have in my bag all the time. I can just throw it on. We're good to go. I love this. So the next thing I have is a mascara kind of routine, I guess you would call it. And I've been using these two mascaras in conjunction with one another for probably the last like 4 or 5 months. I've been loving this combo, which is why it's made it into the favorites video, obviously. But the first mascara that I put on after curling my lashes is the MAC Zoom Lash. And this guy is in the Zoom Black color. I think it's just like the normal black. But this one really makes the lashes nice and thick, and it adds that kind of nice base coat for your lashes, which is why I like it. It kind of gets a lot of the mascara on and it just really lengthens them. And then the second mascara I have is the MAC, this guy is a super tongue twister, the Studio Sculpt Super Black Lash, and this is an extra black mascara, which is why I like to kind of finish off my lashes with this. But it's got a very unique brush applicator. It's almost like a Venus flytrap, so it only has 2 lines of bristles, but it works really well to move through the lashes and to really lengthen them and declump them. So I finished my mascara routine off with that, and I'm left with really long, fluttery, beautiful lashes, and I just think it is the best mascara combination, and I will probably be using this for a really long time. My favorite part about this is when you're done with these mascara tubes, don't throw them away, take them back to MAC with 6 other products, so these would be included in the 6, and you get a free lipstick, lip gloss, or mascara, eyeshadow, so why would you not use MAC mascara when you can get free stuff when you're done with it? I love it. The next beauty thing I have is something I picked up around the summer and then in December, but they quickly made it onto one of my top favorite all-time things, and I couldn't pick just one, but this is the Lookbook Pro palette and the Lookbook Mega Pro palette. I've been loving this. I got this right before Christmas, so in November, and it has been one of my go-to palettes. I have it on today, and I just love the colors. It's got, I believe, 32 colors in it, and it's actually a really great size. Like for traveling, it would be really great if you're going on a like long extended vacation. You kind of have, as you can see, all of your bases covered. And then obviously I've been loving the original Lookbook Pro, which is just a great kind of neutral palette. It's really thin, so again, great for traveling, and it has a lot of those colors you need, like super neutral eye. I think it's a great palette, and both of these are awesome palettes. I don't think you can get this one anymore. If you can, go get it because it's amazing, but I know they have this one all year round. And then I don't know where this next product really fits, but it feels like it could fit between makeup and beauty and hair, so it's gonna go there. I've been receiving these Scratch monthly nail boxes, and I'm not showing you the front because it has all of my shipping information and address on it. That's probably not something I should show. This is basically a monthly nail box. I've been getting it again since last summer, but it's an awesome kind of nail box. If you're into nail stuff, it gives a great variety of products. If you've been following my blog for a while, I do reviews on these every month, every time I get them, but basically it comes with a little surprise thing. I don't even know what you would really call it, but this month was a little easel, which is really cute. You get a nail polish, and then you get 3 different styles of nail wrap, so it is a really great box. It's, I believe, $38 a month, so I feel that you get a really good deal out of it, especially getting the nail polish that is different every month with different nail wraps. And what's cool about this is they collaborate every month with a new kind of artist, so it's always a little bit different, and the style of nail wraps is always a little bit different. So if you're a nail junkie like I am, I would highly recommend trying out one of these boxes. They ship to, I believe, the US and Canada. I'm in Canada, and they ship to me, so I would definitely check it out. It's an awesome box, and again, you can read all of my reviews on the last few months to see if it would be something you are interested in. go read about it. I think it's awesome. And now for jewelry, I have two favorite jewelry items. Again, I'm kind of cheating, but the first one is this necklace that I wear in a lot of my videos. It is just this little gold star necklace. It's really dainty and pretty, but I have other little dainty necklaces as well, but this one is one that I wear all the time. I really like the length on me because it's not like sitting like right up here. I just think it is a really cute necklace, and I got this at a local boutique, so I do apologize, but this little dainty necklace I love. And I also love my rose gold Michael Kors watch. I wear this to work pretty much every day. I do wear this all the time to tell the time, obviously, but this is just the rose gold one, and I get compliments on it all the time at work, which is why I wanted to include it, because if you're looking for a higher end watch that's kind of that $200 to $400 range, I recommend the Michael Kors watches. I haven't had any problems with mine. I'm quite rough on mine and it still looks really good. It needs a clean, but I just feel like they're a really durable watch. They're really, really beautiful and they do their job well. So those are my two favorite jewelry items from 2014. Now moving on to hair. My first hair product favorite of the year, if you can't already guess it, is sitting on top of my head right this very second. I think I wore more buns this year than I have ever worn, and they are just my favorite hairstyle because you look polished, in my personal opinion. They help keep your hair really healthy because you're not using heat on them, unless it's like a second day. I've curled my hair the day before and today I'm throwing it in a bun type of deal. Your hair doesn't have to be clean to use them, and you wouldn't know it, but right now my hair is wet, and I just think that's a miracle. Gotta get ready, and I just throw it up in a bun, and it's great, and I just think that they are the best hairstyle, and they've been my favorite hairstyle for all of 2014, and I'm curious how many videos I wore buns in because it was probably a lot. The second hair product that I have that has really, I feel, helped grow my hair to the length and like condition that it is now is Moroccan-Oil. I can't remember if I talked about this last year, but I think you probably, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what Moroccan-Oil is, and this is basically just an oil that you put in your hair from Morocco, and it helps, in my personal opinion, keep your hair really strong, really shiny, really healthy. Every time I go get my hair cut, my hairdresser is like, how do you, like, your hair doesn't even need to be cut, like, it is so healthy. So I really attest that to Moroccan-Oil. I think it's a great product. It feels really good in my hair. I just love it, and it's one of my favorites again this year. I just can't say enough good things about this guy. So now I have two favorite fashion clothing items of this year. I kind of had to narrow it down. Two honorable mentions are flannels. I got really into flannels this year, like flannel shirts. And my second honorable mention is a purple TNA dress from Aritzia that I wore in my fall lookbook, and I wore the crap out of that this summer. But I think my favorite piece of clothing that I bought in 2014 are these shorts from Free People, and they are just a cream blue and red floral print short. They have an elastic waistband, so they're super, super comfortable. They have pockets too, so who doesn't love pockets on like shirts and skirts and shirts? I don't know what I'm talking about. What girl doesn't like pockets on her articles of clothing? I just think these are the cutest thing ever. They work with a bunch of different colors of shirt, obviously. I was obsessed with these shorts. They're kind of what I lived in this summer, and I am going on a few hot holidays coming up, so they're definitely going to be coming with me. And they're like deceivingly long. Like, I'm quite tall, I'm 5'9", and these come to about mid-thigh on me, and you wouldn't think that. They're just the most awesome shorts ever, and I hope to get a few more colors this year because, as I said, they're just so comfy. They're great length, they're a great feel, and they're super cute, so I love them. And my other fashion favorite this year, last year I talked about the brown version of this guy, but it is the Steve Madden combat boot. These are just so comfortable. I now have them in brown and black. Because I got my job at MAC, I had to wear black clothing. I can wear them for hours. They don't hurt my feet. They feel like they have great support, and they're just all around a really cute boot. They've got a zip on the side, so they're super easy to get into. There's no hassle. I just highly recommend these in every color. I think they only have them in brown and black, but if they did have them in like a camel or like a cream, I might be tempted to pick them up because they're just a really great boot, but love these. So now I'm just gonna do food because that feels like an interesting place to go. I had a favorite Starbucks drink this year. Unfortunately, I don't have it right now, but I thought this cup was cute enough to kind of suffice. But this drink that I order at Starbucks and have been ordering, I think, since like probably April or May when I found out about it, is a venti green tea lemonade with light ice, so you get more drink, and then I get half raspberry syrup and half classic syrup, so it kind of turns this beautiful red pink color, and it is just the most delicious thing you will ever try. It's like a better version of a passion tea lemonade. It is super delicious. It's just really light and refreshing and a delicious drink from Starbucks. And now my favorite food item this year. I unfortunately ate them all and they're not available in Canada. At least I haven't been able to find them in Canada, but they are the Luna bars, and the flavor that I have been loving and that I'm obsessed with and that I bought like 4 boxes of when I went to the States, and will be bringing more for myself back when I go back to the States this year, but it is the Luna protein in the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. You guys, they are just the best protein bar, and they taste really good, keep me full for a really long time, and if anyone wants to send me a box, feel free, because I freaking love them. So now I have a few book favorites. I have one book that stood out to me over all of the other books that I read this year, and I read 34 books this year, so that's saying something. And then I have a favorite trilogy that I read this year. So my favorite book of 2014 was the book by Jenny Han called To All the Boys I Loved Before, and this was basically about a girl who wrote love letters to the boys she loved, obviously, but she never sent them, and then somehow they got sent out and all the boys found out, and it was just like, it was so cute. She's writing a sequel to this, so I am absolutely ecstatic. I just thought this was the best kind of realistic love story, if that makes sense. I love the characters. My only critique is I didn't like her name. Her name's Laura Jean, and I don't understand why it needed to be Jean. I think it just could have been Laura. So in my head, I read it a lot of the times Laura. But Jenny Han is one of my favorite writers, I think, of all time, and she wrote this book. Highly recommend it if you're looking for like a cute, kind of easier love story read. I just think it's an amazing book, and I think you should go read it. And then the trilogy that I love that stood out to me, again, throughout all the other books that I read this year, was the Burn for Burn trilogy by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. This was just awesome, paranormal, best friend, love story, amazingness. This trilogy was so good. Again, the writing is really good, the characters are really good, the storyline is really good, and the 3 books, the first one is Burn for Burn, the second one is Fire with Fire, and the third one is Ashes to Ashes. Like, they killed one of the characters in this series, and I was just like, oh my god, and there was a ghost, and you were just like, there were so many twists and turns in these books. I did not get tired of them. I didn't hate any of these books. Like, they were all really good, so I recommend you pick these ones up as well, because they're easy read, but they're like, they feel like there's something going on in your brain, you know? My favorite TV show from 2014 is one that I believe came out and started in 2012, but if you follow me on Twitter, you know that she's my spirit animal. But I love The Mindy Project, and it is only getting better, you guys. It is just one of the best TV shows I think that is on television right now. If I could be best friends with her, I would be, because I think she's freaking hilarious. I love that she's so like girl power and not afraid to be who she is, and the show is just so funny. And if you're caught up, her and Danny need to get married, because I just think they should just get married, and I'm just so obsessed with it. But if you need a new TV show to watch that's kind of like funny and girly and just something easy to watch, I recommend getting into The Mindy Project, because it's just really good. And then the last 2 things I have for 2014 under the movie umbrella were 2 movies that I saw in 2014 that I really did enjoy. And the first one was Divergent, which I really enjoyed the book and the series of that, so I really enjoyed the kind of movie adaptation. I thought it was a really great action-packed girl power. Again, transitioned from the book really well, so I had no complaints with Divergent. It was one of my favorite movies that I saw last year. And my other favorite movie that just gets me every single time is The Fault in Our Stars. I'm obsessed with Ansel Elgort, I think, as many other people are. He's bae. Ansel Elgort is bae. And him and Shailene are just the cutest thing, and the storyline just gets me every time. And every time I'm like, Ansel's not gonna die this time. He is not. And then he does. Just gets me every time. But those were 2 really good movies that I thought came out in 2014. Again, they both had good main characters. I do apparently really like Shailene Woodley as an actress, so she kicks butt in her movies. And I just loved both those movies. So if you're looking for new movies and TV shows, I got you covered. There you go. So those were my top 14 favorites of 2014. If you had any favorites, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know. I always love checking out new products, obviously. I just gotta tell me. Leave me a comment below. Also, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up so I know. And while you're down there, you should hit the subscribe button because it will alert you every time I put up a new video, which is awesome for you and awesome for me and awesome for everyone. So you should just do it. All of my social media links are down below as always, and I would love to see you guys on some of those and talk to you and connect with you over there. And don't forget to check out my blog. It'll be linked down below for you as well. So you should go check all those things out. I will talk to you guys in my next video. I hope 2014 was amazing for you, and I hope 2015 is even better. Here is to the new year. I will talk to you on Monday with a new video, and I'll see you then. Bye.